choose this life, I think it chose me. I was down so bad and it was lonely. I was. Couldn't even make it to the nosebleeds. Now I'm sitting courtside and everybody knows me. And it's a good feeling when the city knows your name. Oh, it's a good feeling, knowing just how far we came. When you buy your mama house, that's when you a real nigga. It's been like a full-time job, not to kill niggas.
Welcome back to Legacy on the Yard, where we bring you the stories behind the athletes who are making an impact both on and off the field. Today's guest is Clark Atlanta University's linebacker Eric Searcy, a standout defender from Atlanta, Georgia. Eric has earned a reputation for his toughness, leadership, and relentless effort, becoming one of the key pieces of the Panthers defense. In this episode, we'll dive into his football journey, his experience as an HBCU student athlete, the challenges he's overcome, and the legacy he's working to build. Stay tuned. This is an episode you don't want to miss. What's good, Brody? How you been?
Going on. Good. How about yourself?
Cooling, bro. I'm cooling, bro. Chilling, man. All right, so first off, let's get to know who Eric Searcy is. Who is Eric Searcy outside of football?
Eric Searcy. I'm a student athlete at Clark Atlanta. Yeah, I'm a hard worker. I'm a leader. Back then. Yeah.
What was life like growing up in Atlanta?
Life. In Atlanta, I mean, you living in Atlanta, so it's like obviously a lot of things to do. You got like a lot of competition because Atlanta is a big city, so a lot of competition, things in that nature. I mean, Atlanta ain't the best city to grow up in. Like, I would say, like, violence-wise, things like that. So you really got to keep your head focused, keep on a straight path, for real.
And what helped you stay focused?
Football, my parents. I knew like I wanted to make it out. I wanted to be something bigger than my peers. Like, feel what I'm saying?
Right. So when did you first fall in love with football?
When did I first fall in love with football? I would say around 5 years old. I started playing football when I was 4. I played up, but then like I would just see it on TV. I'd be excited to go to practice. I'd be like, I was 5 years old, excited to go to practice. Like that's unheard of for real, for real. Usually, little kids don't want to practice, whatever. But like I was excited like to learn the game, get better at the game, and things in that nature.
Right. So you play Little League. How was Little League? Was linebacker always your position?
Yeah, I play linebacker and I play running back too. I really used to play running back more than I played linebacker. But I made that transition when I got to high school. My senior year, I started playing linebacker. Cause my freshman, sophomore, and junior year in high school, I played running back and fullback. So yeah.
That's smooth. That's smooth. Who is some of your biggest influences as a kid growing up outside of football and football wise?
Some of my biggest influences, I would say my pops, like he was always there for me. He was always one call away. Like I could ask him anything. We could talk about anything. He gonna give me an answer. I would say some of my rec ball coaches was a big influence on me. I would say my mother too. She really is a big influence. She still is a big influence on me. Like she just motivates me every day to be better.
Right. So who influenced you football wise?
Football-wise, I would say my dad for real, cause my dad the one that introduced me to the sport, so he always told me, like, "You got talent, like, I know you got talent, you just gotta show other people that you talented." So that really influenced me.
Okay, let's talk more about your football journey. How was it for you coming up in middle school?
So in Atlanta, like, we don't got middle school ball, so I still play rec ball. Rec
Okay.
ball, I mean, I was always the guy, like, I got a lot of carries in the backfield, so it was always good for me. I ain't never had to worry about not playing in rec ball.
Damn, so y'all play you play rec ball damn near almost till you was about time like ninth
The
grade.
high school, yeah. My last year rep ball was
Damn.
8th grade. It's crazy.
That's tough. Cause
Yeah.
see, for us in Philly, ours was damn near like waist based and like age sort of kind of. So it was like the highest weight was like 165 and the lowest was the 85.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, down here, like, you could play running back at 300 pounds. They ain't gonna say nothing. Ain't no weight limit, nothing.
Yeah, they weren't having that at our little league. You had to weigh in. You had to literally weigh in before every game.
Crazy.
So you played rec ball basically up until what, like ninth grade?
Yeah, 9th grade, going to high school.
And talk about your time at Hapeville Charter. What lessons did you learn from high school?
Hapeville, like, my 9th grade year, I hit a little adversity because I wasn't used to not playing. My 9th grade year, I played a little JV. I played JV. I played JV. I dressed out for varsity, but I was only getting, like, blowout reps things in that nature. So, like, I really wasn't used to it. So I hit adversity. I was asking myself, like, why I'm not playing? Like, what can I do to get on the field? Things like that. But my 10th grade year, I started playing. Like, that's when everything really came together.
So, like, during that time in your ninth grade year when you wasn't playing and you was questioning yourself, like what drove you to keep going? Because around that time, when we all used to being that guy. So at that moment in time when you wasn't, what helped you keep going?
Like, I just knew, like, I was gonna get my opportunity. When I got my opportunity, I was gonna take advantage of that. My dad was in my ear telling me, like, "You good, like, you're a freshman." Mind you, like, my freshman year, I had 4 stars, 5 stars in front of me, so it was just like, I really had to wait my turn for real, for real. Be patient and keep working.
Okay, so going into your junior year, tell me, let's talk about not your junior year, your sophomore year when you started seeing the field.
That year was good for me. Like, I got a few catches out the backfield. I still wasn't getting the touches I wanted, but I was making an impact on the team, so I really couldn't complain.
So you was full-time running back at this time.
I played a little bit of running back and I played fullback. I was starting fullback though.
Okay, okay. So how was it going and how was it recruiting wise for you?
Career wise, like I was getting little flyers, things like that, but I really wasn't talking to no coaches my
Okay.
2 year.
So how did you end up going to Clark? Was that all you had? Like talk more about your recruiting process. Like
Okay, so I would say around my 11th grade year, like the middle of the year, Coach Keaton, actually, he was at Allen. So Coach Keene had one of his former players that was on my coach staff at Hapeville, my boy Richard. Shout out my boy Richard. He hit him up saying like, who this kid? Like, we need this kid on something like that. So I basically I had interest from Coach Keaton my 11th grade year, but after my senior year, he seen my film or whatever. He was like, I want to offer you. Mind you, at the time, like I was getting a little interest from other HBCUs like Tuskegee, things like that, but they weren't really pulling the trigger. Coach Keene was the first one to pull the trigger, so I was just like, I need to go where I'm wanted for real, for real.
and at that time he was still at Allen?
Nah, that's Coach Keene. After my 12th grade year, Coach Keene, that's when he got the job at Clark. That was that spring he got the job at Clark.
Okay. And you had got the offer to Clark then or before then?
No, I got the offer, bro. I would say it was like March. That spring.
Okay.
That spring he got there.
Yeah, that's one thing we don't forget. We don't never forget them first letters and them first offers.
Sure.
So what was the moment you knew at Clark that like, yeah, this gonna be my home?
When I went on the visit, I was just like, that felt like this the best situation for me. Like I can come in and prove myself. Fair opportunity, new coach, so there ain't no favors for real. I can come in and prove myself.
So to you, what does it mean to wear the Clark Atlanta jersey?
It means a lot. First of all, I'm playing for my people. Like it just means a lot. I'm already from Atlanta, so my mom can come to the games, my family members can come to the games. Like it's just different when you at the HBCU. It's like the vibe's different. Everything more like a family orientated.
Right. So since being at Clark, how has Clark helped you grow both on and off the field?
Clark helped me develop in the classroom, helped me study more because Clark ain't no easy school. You actually got to do your work
Man,
for real, or you'll flunk out. But helped me study more, helped me get like involved in other things other than football. And I would say football wise, I got like a lot of knowledge since I've been in since I've been in college. So I done learned the game more. I would say that.
let's dive more into your freshman year at Clark. Like going into that season, I was up there, so we know you wasn't really playing too much.
Yeah.
And but I think your first real minutes was what, Bethune, right?
Don't cut me game. Yes, sir.
Yep, when we came back from that blowout. So let's talk about that. How did you have to stay ready so you don't gotta get ready mindset when you didn't know when or if your time was gonna ever come during that season? And nigga, you come in that big of a game and have an impact as a freshman. Tell me about that.
Man, I really just had to stay positive. Like Coach King always say, like next man up. If anything, you never know when your opportunity gonna come. So when Coach King told me halftime at Bethune game, he was like, "You gonna go win?" I was ready. Like I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like nobody knew we was gonna come back and win that game. So we was
Oh, at
out there playing, just playing our hearts out. You feel me? Like if we had nothing to lose. That was my mindset. I got nothing to lose.
right.
So I'm gonna go out there give it my all every play.
You balled out that game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What you had, what, two
Six,
and a half, what, 3 sacks?
two and a half sacks. And 6 tackles, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, and that's off the second half.
Yeah.
Mind you, y'all pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah.
So from that point on, you basically damn near was starting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so talk about how that shifted your mindset and the basically like the work you knew was ahead that you had to put in to keep that.
I just knew I had to remain humble, keep working. Like, I couldn't let that get to my head. That was one game. Like, we celebrated that night, but we had to move forward from that. That's the mindset I had. I gotta move forward from this. Like, I gotta keep going. Like, I gotta keep producing. Like, you can't produce one game and then next game, you feel me? You know where to be found. So I just like I gotta keep helping my team out any way possible.
Right. So far, what's been your favorite memory at Clark so far? Whether it's been on the field or off the field.
My favorite memory, probably that Bethune game. Nobody believed in us, man. Like, it was just crazy to me. And Clark ain't never beat no D1 team, so, like, we made history with that.
Yeah, that was definitely it. That was a jump, bro. We was turned, bro.
Facts.
I ain't even go cat. We was definitely turned. How would you describe the culture within Clark's football program? Being as though y'all Coach Keaton just left and he had a huge impact on y'all, and now moving forward with y'all new coach. Like, is anything different or is the culture still the same?
I feel like with Coach Sims, like, everybody got a mindset like, "We gonna work." Like, we know we gonna work. I feel like things, like, more organized, like, no knock to Coach King, 'cause I love Coach King to death, but I feel like things more organized, like, I feel like it's more like a tighter bond, though. I do feel like that for sure.
So you feel like the team is closer now than y'all was last year?
Yeah, I do.
That's great actually. So like what's a typical day in the life of Searcy during the season?
Wake up. If we got a meeting in the morning, get to that meeting. You know, at Clark, we got classes, so we gotta go to
Yeah.
class, study my playbook. Definitely that. Study my playbook, watch a little film for practice, things like that. Go to practice. After practice, watch a little film after, see what I could have did better, and yeah, get some rest. That's really the day in life and during the season.
So how would you describe your last year? Your last year's performance? Being
Last
as though no I'm knowing you was sort of kind of coming off that ankle. You was coming off that ankle last year, right?
high ankle sprain. Yeah, I had a high ankle sprain my
Yeah.
freshman year, so yeah.
Yeah, and that sort of kinda nagged you throughout that whole prior season. So coming into your sophomore season, like, how was that for you? How would you rate your sophomore season opposed to your freshman season?
My sophomore season, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. I feel like I had a good year, but I feel like it's some things I coulda did better, definitely.
That's real. That's real. Like, what you feel like you coulda did better, like
I would say, like, being more prepared for the teams, like, the situations they run and things like that, watching more film on the team, studying. I would say, like, put more focus into,
into the preparation.
yeah, preparation, yeah. I feel like last year we got off track. After our quarterback got hurt, I feel like that's where everything went downhill, so
So far, what has been your biggest challenge since being in college?
biggest challenge. I'd probably say staying on schedule. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it ain't easy waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning
At all.
at
It
all.
ain't.
And then having to go to school, you got weeks, then practice. That ain't easy. Like,
Then not only that, you in Atlanta.
you
You
in
at Clark
Atlanta,
Atlanta.
Clark Atlanta, it's a lot of distractions, a lot of
You
distractions.
feel me?
But yeah, you gotta stay focused, you gotta stay locked in. Then you gotta pass your classes too. You got to be able to play.
So you'll say your biggest challenge right now is just making sure you stay locked in, basically.
Basically, I wouldn't even call it a challenge though, but I would say it's just something you gotta do. You gotta stay locked in.
Right, for
A lot of
sure.
distractions at Clark.
Since being in college, you still young. Have you ever doubted yourself so far? And if you did, how you got past?
I wouldn't say I doubted myself, but I feel like my freshman year when I was sitting on that bench a little bit, I felt like it was more like a dang, like me rushing my opportunity, like not letting it come to me, but like me wanting to be out there, knowing I probably wasn't ready or something. But I feel like that was a challenge for me. So I wouldn't say it was doubt, but it was just something I had to overcome. Me not being patient.
Yeah, that man, patience is a silent killer, like, and it's like it's a only if you know type of job, like,
Facts, facts.
'cause that patience, it be like you don't know when, you don't know how, you don't even know if, like, it's just like, all right, I'm gonna stay patient.
Yeah, definitely.
But that patience only goes so far because it just be like damn. So what has football taught you about discipline?
Football done taught me a lot about discipline, staying on schedule, being where I need to be on time. On time meaning like on time. If you come there 10 minutes early, that's on time. That's what I learned
Right.
from football. Like being on time,
On time is
doing
late.
things in a teamly order, looking the part. You got to look a part because you on the football team. Everybody know who you is around campus. Like
Hmm.
first of all, you got to represent yourself in a good way, and you got to represent your team in a good way. So, so
How do you handle criticism and pressure?
criticism. I mean, yeah, you just gotta take it. Like everybody need criticism. That's what I think. Cause nobody perfect. It's always something you could be doing better. It's always something.
And
So
another thing I wanted to sort of kind of touch on and discuss is you entered the portal.
yes, sir.
You entered the portal, but you ultimately end up staying at Clark. What what drove you to enter the portal and talk about sort of kind of your recruiting process in there?
Drove me to enter the portal. I mean, I felt like I had good enough film. I had 2 years of good film. I put it on the table, but I feel like that it just wasn't in God's plan. So it was just something telling me go back to Clark. Like you never know what'll happen. Just go back to Clark.
Okay, that's
That
real.
that's another that come in with the patience too. Like I felt like after the season last year, I was just I don't know. I was just like, oh, I want to hit the portal. Like that just wasn't in God's plan for me at that moment.
Right. And when you can't was you treated any differently when you decided not to stay in the portal or like how that happened when you rescinded the situation?
When I came back to Clark, they treated me the same. I would say that they ain't treat me no different from how they always treated me. So
Okay, cause you know the narrative could have easily been, oh, he ain't getting nothing in that portal. That's why he coming back. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I feel you. But yeah, they ain't treat me no differently at all.
So, in your opinion, what makes HBCU football special?
What makes HBCU football special? I would say the band, like, it ain't nothing like the band. I done been to a couple PWI games, like, it's just that band crazy, like, when you playing out there, you playing in front of your people, like, you knowing half the school, like, you go to a PWI, you ain't gonna know most of them folks, but you know
Right.
half the school, so you really playing in front of your folks. That's what just make it special to me, like, I feel like they actually be coming out. It'd be a good turnout, it'd be good vibes, especially homecoming, like, you got everybody coming back, all the alumni, everything, like it's just really a special place, like, you gotta really experience to know.
No, that's fact. So, what do you tell people that overlook like HBCUs and talk down on?
I would tell you, like, take advantage of each opportunity because everybody not gonna make it to the league. I feel like you really need to get your degree. You gotta get your degree, like, that's the most important. That's what we in school for, really. We in school to play ball, but first and foremost, we gotta get our degree, like, that's
Right.
just the mindset. Anything can
Right.
happen though.
I had to learn that myself.
Facts.
So for like athletes that you see who get the HBCU offers and they don't choose them, or they feel like, oh, I'm better than HBCU. What would you tell them?
I would tell them, I mean, you really can't change somebody's mind that got their mind set. So I would say, really do what's best for you, but don't overlook the HBCU because that one decision can change your life for the better, or it can also change your life for the worse. But HBCU, like, we might not have the resources that all these other schools got, but it's still some good ball in HBCU. Like I done seen people like they really that. They really that. Don't let it fool you just 'cause they go to a HBCU. They really that though.
No, fact. How important is it to represent your school and community, especially being as though you going to a HBCU?
I really feel like it's really important, especially because I play football. Like all eyes really on the football team, so I feel like it's very important. You really just gotta watch how you carry yourself in the correct manner, things like that.
How has the HBCU experience impacted your life?
I done met some people, like, I done met new people. I done built new relationships. So I would say HBCU had took a big toll on my life. Like, I done had since I've been in class, I done had a great experience.
If you had the opportunity to sort of kind of do it again, would you still choose a HBCU over P?
I still would. I still would.
I ain't gonna front. If I had the chance, I wouldn't choose the HBCU. I'm gonna keep it a bucket. I'm not gonna cap to you, bro.
I be playing like this, like
Like I can't even sit here and cap and say Yeah, bro, I choose the no, bro, I'm not going fraud.
Imma
They
tell you
give it
like this.
them boys up there is driving Lamborghinis, and I need that. I'm not going front.
Imma tell you like this. School-wise, I would definitely pick HBCU. But if I had
Yeah,
the
like
opportunity
school-wise and for the culture for sure.
but football, I really gotta do what's best for me, like,
See, that's you probably the first person to bring it down like that I've heard.
yeah,
Yeah, that's real spill though.
that's respect.
Who was who the funniest teammate you done had on your team so on since being at Clark?
Probably my boy Dre. I ain't gonna cap. That boy Dre is a fool. Like Dre or Gibbs. Them boy funny. Real life. Them boy funny.
Who the most underrated player that people should know about on your team?
Underrated player. We got a lot of underrated players. I would probably say Lil Art. Lil Art a dog. He just ain't been healthy, but Lil Art gonna be
Yeah,
healthy this year. He a dog for real, for real.
fact. Shout
That
out
boy
Lil
coming.
Art, man.
So
So because we all got one. Who that one teammate that you had so far that y'all push each other, y'all in competition with everything. Y'all just back and forth with each other.
back and forth competition. Back and forth. I would probably say Kurt. Kurt, that boy was a dog.
Kurt.
Like my boy at Akron right now. But Kurt, we used to like for the games talk about like who gonna get the most tackles, who gonna get the most sacks, things like that. Like that boy Kurt, he one of them ones for sure.
That's fat. Kurt, he's nice. Yeah. Let's talk about that a little bit. How was it for you seeing Kurt and Cam, they getting nice offers and stuff out the portal? How was that for you? Like,
I was happy for them. But I'm the type of person I ain't gonna never compare myself to nobody or like I ain't gonna never hate on nobody going up. You feel me? Like my mindset is like is you everybody got their time. Like somebody's time might be right now. That don't mean like your time right now. But when it's your time, like everything gonna work out. So I'm real like happy for them boys. Like I'm proud of them boys for real. Them boys put in work for real to get to where they at right now.
that's what's up, bro. 'Cause a lot of niggas be hateful for real.
Yeah, comparing themselves like man, they ain't gonna get
But
you. Well,
at let's talk about the championship game. We went to the championship, but y'all went to the championship what your freshman year, right?
freshman year 2023, yeah.
How was that? Like, what
Man,
was what was your feelings going into that game? How did you prepare mentally, physically? Like,
man, it was just like so surreal because Clark ain't been good until we got there for real, you feel me? So it was
right,
like so for real the first year and all that, I'm a freshman, like starting. Mind you, like I'm trying to come back on a high ankle sprain, so like I still got that in the back of my head, but like it's like with all the nerves, the adrenaline and stuff like that, like I really wasn't thinking about that. We ain't come out with the outcome we wanted, but it was still like we made it though. Like we
right,
really changed the culture of Clark football.
right.
So you just gotta look at the positives out of everything, for real, for real.
So how you feel about that game overall? Like, do you feel like y'all really could have won that game, or y'all was just outmatched, or like certain people didn't come to play? Like how you really feel about that game?
I feel like if we had a replay of that game, like I feel like we would have came out with the win. I feel like we made too many mistakes. We made way too many mistakes. You can't make that many mistakes with a good team and expect to win. But I
Right.
feel like talent wise, like I feel like we was a more talented team for sure.
What do you want your legacy at Clark Atlanta to be?
But I want my legacy to be. I just want people to know like Searcy was one of them ones, like that boy was like that for sure. Like I want to leave a positive legacy too, like off the field too. Like he handled his business the right way. He did things the right way. But in that field, that boy was a dog. Like he a different animal in that field. Like that's what I want my legacy to be at Clark.
Who is your favorite all time NFL linebacker?
Favorite all time. That's a good question. I watch like a lot of linebackers play, but like I'd probably say Fred Warner. Like Fred Warner just bring a different speed to the game. Like a lot of people say Ray Lewis, things like that, but Fred Warner, like that boy play sideline to sideline, he can meet you in the hole,
Mm-hmm.
and that boy go get you. Don't get me wrong though, Ray Lewis is cool, though. But I would say Fred. He that guy.
So before every game, what's the pregame song? What we banging in the headphones?
But we going Rollo. We
Oh,
going
Rollo.
Go to Human Form album. That's on repeat every game. That get me in that mode for sure.
Would you consider yourself the hardest hitter on the team right now?
Yeah, I definitely would, y'all. We got some boy that
That's
coming
real.
out here, but I ain't gonna lie, it's different.
Give me y'all top 3.
Top 3, I would say me. I would say Lil Art, probably. Let me see. Me, Lil Art, Carter Mason. Carter Mason.
That's my young boy.
Yeah, Carter.
What's your favorite football movie?
Favorite football movie? Probably the push pull. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm strong, so it really, once I get on them lineman pads, like the push pull, it worked for me. Bro.
What's your dream stadium to play in?
Dream stadium to play in. Mercedes-Benz. Like, I'm from Atlanta. Like, it's a blessing just to play there.
When your career is over and it's all said and done, I know you said you want people to say you was one of the ones, but like, what do you want people to remember about Eric Searcy, both on and off the field?
I want people to recognize me like as a real, genuine person. Like, I'm gonna tell you how it is. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Like, that's what I want people to remember me for. He was just real. Like,
what would you give to a younger athlete watching this?
I'd say keep working. Like, no matter what, nobody tell you can do anything you put your mind to. All you gotta do is keep your head down, grind, and work for it. You can't say you want to. You keep working for it.
What does success mean to you, and what does
Success on the field, meaning winning. Like, I'm a team player, so winning, I would say success off the field, like getting it done in the classroom, getting them grades right, making sure I'm eligible to play football, making sure I'm there for my teammates. Cause last year, I ain't gonna lie, we had a lot of eligible players, so it's really important get them grades in.
So being as though you was your leading tackler last season, how off season looking for you? I've been seeing you putting in the work. How it's looking?
It's looking good right now. Like, I've been putting in work, getting in the playbook every day, watching film. So I'm gonna be well prepared this year for sure.
I know you done had a couple of them days where it's like, man, I ain't put this today.
And that's the day you really got to get up and go do it. When you don't feel like doing it, that's when you really need to go do it.
Yeah, them actually really be the best days for real.
Facts. But I just look at it like, man, we put work in all summer. So like when the season comes, everything gonna be easy. So you do all the hard work now. When the season comes, that's when you ball.
You practice every day like it's a game. So when the game comes, it feel like practice.
Facts. It's true statement.
What's next for Searcy? What can we be looking forward to seeing, man?
Y'all gonna be seeing
I want to hear some bold predictions, bro.
Y'all gonna be seeing a lot of plays. I want that SIAC championship for sure though. I came up short my freshman year, but I want that trophy.
Okay.
I want that all conference too. I do. I want that all conference, that All American. I want the accolades. I want the team wins first though.
That's real.
Everybody eat.
Right. How you say on the jump? One band, one time. For real. If you could send one message to your younger self, what would it be?
I would say we in the steps of getting out where I want to be, but I'm not there yet. So I got to keep going for real. But I'm proud of myself. Like, I done came a long way for sure.
What's up, buddy? I appreciate you stopping in with us, bro. Chopping it up. I wish you nothing but success in the coming season. I'm looking forward to you gaining that SIAC championship, that all conference, all that.
Yes, sir. Anytime, my guy.
For sure, brody. And we gonna chop it up with you again, bro.
Yeah, that's a bet. Appreciate you for having me.
For sure.
And it's a good feeling when the city knows you're when you buy your mama house, that's